Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from the Superdome. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He's got room to run right at the start. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Big-time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. They'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will score. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. And that one whipped away. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So on 4th down, they'll turn to Lou Hedley here to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Saints are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the toss, they'll run. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
Rattler now back to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. Pass is completed to Cup. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
Rams 7, Saints nothing.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rattler. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. They've got it, and it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Milton. He fumbled the football. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
Here's Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, And then really, it's the...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Shaheed in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milton. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Receiver in motion, headed left. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. Finding space at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Olave is the motion man. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, here's Milton. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third and long. Now Milton. The ball's out. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This from 34 yards. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun is Milton. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far up.
And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Throwing is Rattler. To the end zone. It's intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 40. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Rattler now back to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, Rattler. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Williams gets it from the pistol. He'll get about 2. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Hook him up on a second down and 8. From the gun, here's Milton. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. To throw, it's Rattler. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. They get 16 on that connection. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for a Saints.
Olave is the motion man. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So these two teams take the lead. They'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Kamara going to try to bull his way in. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot. And a great run. First down. First and goal.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the plane. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. A dive, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, put down 6. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll run here. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. To the air. It's Milton. It's complete. He's got Huck. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. 2nd down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Kamara. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.